Hi everybody, welcome back. I've got another one-page wonder. I would say it's an ish because there's an extra piece, which is the vellum. Otherwise, it is a one-page wonder, okay? So I have made this little envelope area, and I think I'd use this as a sample in another tutorial, but I didn't complete it. That's why I kind of didn't show it. But here we have this fun little pocket, and this is the only extra piece other than the one-page wonder. But I've got these fun little, I just added that just to make it different, right? Just add some glitter polka dots on there. And you open it and, oh, hold on. I had another piece to this. So when you open it, I added the cute little clip because I wanted you guys to see that. And here on this side, we've got not just one pocket, but we have two fun little pockets over there. And then I put the clip here that we made in previous tutorial because I want you to see how much it just makes the album come alive. And I have this tutorial you guys know that I did recently. You open this side and you've got this fun little flip pocket, right? And then you also have this fun little tuck-in spot here, or you can unclip your clip. Like you can glue this or you can clip it and it will open up and you'll have like an extra long, pretty album. So just some fun ways to do it. Easy, easy album as always. Just different way to use up our paper. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be using two 6x12s, but we're going to take, because I like my paper to look different. I always tell you guys, what you're going to do is basically just cut a 12x12 paper into two 6x12s, which I've done here. And, or you can just use the same sheet from your one-page wonder. It's up to you. And I'm going to make this my cover. I'm going to do this part as my cover. So just put this one aside after you have two 6x12s. And then grab your scoreboard. I just had the worst time trying to set up the camera. I don't know what was going on, but sorry, glitter bomb here, but it was not working well for me. And it was like popping, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do a tutorial, and it's already been a minute. Okay, so with your, I put 12x6, but I should put 6x12. Okay, we're gonna do this, and this is gonna be this end right here, okay? So we're going to do 2.5 inches, 6.5 and 10.5. 6.5 and 10.5 inches. All right, and this is very, very easy. I'm just going to take this piece here, this first score, because this is going to be our little envelope piece right there, right? And then we're going to take this, fold it, and this last piece, and this is optional too. You can either, we've done something like this recently, you can take it, you can fold it back. It's up to you, but this is how I kind of attach those pockets. So I'm just going to leave mine. And then once you do that, you can corner around it or you can leave it. So I'm going to corner around mine right here. And the vellum piece is very simple. It's just a 3x6, and you can see I use some glitter there. 3x6 paper, and we're going to just really glue that on right there. So that's the only extra piece, okay? That's not the one-page wonder. I know my fans are very understanding about that kind of stuff, but there are people who come onto my channel and they're like, that was not one page or something like that. I'm just ready. So that's why I had to say that disclosure in the beginning. I don't want to be lying in my title, but it is a one-page wonder technically. All right, so I'm just gluing that on. I didn't score it or anything like that. I just kind of, this is, you know, it's kind of like a flat nail thing. So you don't want to, you can't really make it full. If you don't want it, oh, I should have rubbed that in. So that is a big no-no. I know better. Like if you rub your glue in with your finger, it won't show up. But lucky for me, this will cover that icky part right there. And then right here, what I do is just add a pretty little eyelet. You could add, which is these, I'm sorry, not an eyelet, a brad. And you could add any little brad, big, small. These ones do tend to get a little puffy, but I'm going to use that. You can find them at Michael's or anywhere, and I'm just going to eyeball it and kind of just put a little thing in there. So I'm sorry, you guys. I know I'm trying to upload at least once a week, but I'm telling you, that booth has taken over my life. And it's so much fun because I get to be creative in person. And I have my video of some of the things on my phone. Otherwise, I'd show you. I might be able to show you. I'll show you. I'll see if at the end I can whip something up real quick and show you guys some of my booths, like what it looks like. All right, so did that, and then you can just take like some glitter cardstock. I love to get mine at Hobby Lobby or online. And I'm using a 5/8, this is very old, 5/8 of an inch punch. And I just kind of pop them, and what I do is just glue it. So I did it like this. I did it just, oh my gosh, oh, I thought I poked a hole in there. I was like, what in the world? So I just kind of did something like that. And then when you close it, so just when you close it, it may look a little weird. So you can shift it around however you'd like. And then one more. So you can like make it higher. I'm just gluing this on. So maybe something like that. We'll find out when we close it, won't we? And I'll put this one right there. So it kind of looks like that, but when they open it, I kind of wish I made that down just a little bit more, but that's okay when they open it. And you can add little small ones or whatever, but that's pretty much that portion there. Now that was easy, right? Oh wait, and I want to round this part here in the back. It's the race before my son's bus gets here. Because, you know, when kids come home, they just really barge in. Okay, so next we're going to take that other 6x12 paper and we're going to cut this into, what in the world? We're going to cut this into, not a 6x12, it's already cut into a 6x12. We're going to cut it into 2 6x6s. So, sorry, I have to write this down. So there's going to be 2 6x6s. Let me fix these blinds. The sun is coming in strong. And you know I like to cut it on screen with you so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so we have 2 of these. I can't tell if my camera's blurry today. It's acting up on me, you guys. All right, so we're gonna do the pocket on the left side, and that's really easy. Let me grab my scoreboard. We take one of our pages, and we're going to score it at 2.5 inches. Now hold on, I have to see which side. I don't mind to go this way. So 2.5 inches. When you do that, you just fold it, and that's how you're going to have those double pockets right there. And I did kind of point around all this just to make it a bit more fancy. I did this side too. Okay, so when you bring your album back, I'm going to do this because you'll notice this thing back here kind of like gets in your way on your desk. So I'm just going to open it like that, not to confuse you. And that's how we're going to get those little 2 pockets. Now I'm going to add 2 little thumb notches so the recipient will know, yes, there's in fact pockets. So, I mean, you could even keep this open and make it more flippy if you want to. But I'm obviously going to do it the way I had it in my first one. So, first pocket complete. Kinda, when it dries. And we're going to do our second pocket. So just leave that top open, and we're just going to do this. And make sure when you do it, you kind of put it back because you want that space here. You don't want to put it here in the crease put it all the way up to like this score line right here. And look at how fancy that looks. No one's gonna know we just did that quick. Okay, and then this side here, we're gonna take our paper here, and I'm folding it, our other 6x6. I'm just gonna fold it directly in half, or you can score it at the 3 inches if you wanna do that. And this is where I basically just glue this part on right here. So I'm going to take it and glue it here. Here, I don't really need to glue it down. Uh-oh, I hear the bus. Okay, so once you do that, then you have your whole little flippy stuff. I mean, really, it's done. And if you want that extra pocket, you can glue that here, or again, you can do what I did with the clip and do it that way. But now we're going to decorate. Yay! So let me kind of show you how I did this. And this is so yucky. I'm sorry, you guys. If I want to fix this, I can easily take, if you do what I did, okay, you messed up. We can just take a glitter strip, right? And we can do our double-sided tape trick and put that on there, and that will cover that up. And not just that, but it will look really pretty. I may do that. Should I do it? Do you guys want to see it? I wish I could hear an answer back. So I'm going to start with this sticker right here. And Bandit is definitely going to bark in a minute. Just warning you guys. Because I'm pretty sure I locked my son out. So he's going to ring the doorbell. All right, so if you were doing it this way, you can take your little glitter strip and put it there and just add the glitter. Let me see how much time I have to do that. And let's see here, we're gonna open this, and you can see it's already like, oh, came to life. So I'm going to just add some fun little things on here. I have lots of little embellies and things to add. I've got this tag here, which is, this collection is just adorable. It's loud, but so much fun. Look at this little guy, little penguin. Put that in here. And of course, I'm not going to remake this and torture you guys, but I have this. Oh, and don't forget here, I made a little punch to show that you can like open this up and do that. So for fun, I made one of these again, and I'll link this tutorial if you want to do this clip and you're new here. Hello and welcome. And I'm going to put that right there. See, like it's coming to life. But wait, did I do anything there? Oh, I did add a little lettering here. I'm just going to put some right there. And we have this part here. Oh, there it goes. Black clock. And hold on, Bandit. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just Jay's turn. You want to say hi to Jay's? Okay. Go ahead. Go say hi. Okay, and there's my husband saying shh. Okay, so we've got this. I guess you could put that here. Is this going to fit? It's not. It's a little too shallow. Let's see if this one fits. Something's got to fit. Okay. Oh, I wanted to use this. This is so pretty. This is part of the collection, but I think it's going to fit. It would almost be pretty in the front here, because then you can layer. You see how plain it is? So when I did this other album, it was already really busy, and I didn't need that. But this one's a little plaid, and I think this would be really pretty right on the front here. So I'm going to just take some double-sided tape and put that there and add it on. So it looks even more layering and cute. And again, if you want to add a clip here, or if you want to glue that down, you can do that. But for me, I'm just going to take a clip and kind of pop it. I see. I know he's home. I heard him. I heard him. Here, but I'm going to lock you in for a minute. I heard you. I know. He's so excited. He's like, my brother's home. Okay, and then we've got, since we have that clip, it's now kind of turned into a pocket. And you can just tuck in your things here. Or you can kind of open it up. Oops, I didn't mean to take that one off. And you can just decorate from here. So I even just took a thing and just stapled it. And when you do it this way, what's cool about it is it kind of ends up layering your pocket without actually gluing anything down. So let me put that clip back on, put this on, and then you can literally just add another thing right in here. But do you see how layered that looks already? Just that one page wonder, it did all of that for us. And it just comes out so cute. And then you have your, oh, I didn't realize it was so low. That's why it's hanging out. And of course you have this, your front little pocket. You can add whatever you want in there. And I did want to fix this. I wonder if you guys want me to do the little strip over here. I'm just going to show anyone in case they're kind of new here. So what I normally do is I take the double-sided tape and I put that here over it. I'll just do a little strand so you guys can see. Also, you may wonder what it's going to look like. So I'm going to do this and add this on here. Bandit. Oh my gosh, guys, my time is very limited here. Bandit found a toy. And do that. And I'm gonna just add some glitter here. And of course I would do this all the way around. But I'm telling you, my time is very short right now. He found something he really likes. You go like this. And then you just basically go, Bandit. I should have ended the video. You basically go all the way around. And then it will look so fancy and pretty. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for joining.